Hi, I'm Lisa McNamara. Welcome to Parkscape. Today we have a story on a cooperative program with the library, a preview of the Teen Center's Friday Night Live, and we also have an interview with James Smith and Kim Wilson. They will fill us in on the spring break camps programs which are available at 6 of our recreation centers. We also have an interview with Joe Moses, who joins us with an update on activities at Georgia Farrow and Northwest Recreation Centers, as well as the Jackie Townsend Heritage Museum. Now, let's get the show started with Susan Kamyab, who has a feature on some rugby players who meet weekly at Georgia Farrow Recreation Center.
When you think rugby, you may think outside, rough, lots of fighting. And you probably wouldn't think of sounds like these. The Irving's Parks and Recreation Department holds a weekly quad rugby event at Georgia Farrow every Friday night through the Rise Adventures program.
Basically what Rise is an organization that has therapeutic recreational activities for people with disabilities. So rugby's been around for a long time. It's a worldwide sport. It's probably the fastest growing wheelchair sport in the world right now. And it just fit right into what Rise does because it actually builds independence through its participants.
And this is definitely the perfect game for people who have spirited attitudes when it comes to sports.
I'm very competitive and I love to play sports, and so I got stuck with the rugby and ended up loving it.
I love it. I am a competitive person by nature. A lot of the guys, they think I'm a girly girl and a pretty princess or whatever, but I was brought up playing baseball and basketball and volleyball, all kinds of sports. But I never knew there were sports for people in wheelchairs until, about 5 years ago.
Basically anything goes except for body-to-body contact. It's just strictly wheelchair-to-wheelchair contact. And you go up and down a basketball court, and the goal is to get the ball across 2 cones.
I just know I'm not supposed to be in the key for more than 10 seconds or I get penaltied, and I get penaltied almost every single game. So you got to make it to half court within 12 seconds. You have to dribble the ball every 10 seconds. My position is a defender, so I don't really handle the ball. I'm not a ball handler. So I block and I defend.
And if you're just wanting to help out,
there's absolutely volunteer opportunities. We always need help, changing tires, reffing the games. There are people that need help taping up or whatever, helping people get water.
As fiercely as they compete, players have another reason they show up every week.
To see somebody to come out who really doesn't do much in their daily life or doesn't know there's opportunities out there, and to put them in a rugby chair and watch them grow in the sport. The first few times they come out, they might need help getting in the chair or taping up, and then in a couple months they're taping themselves up, getting in and out of their chairs, and just watching people's lives change through the sport. It's great.
When you have an injury like this, you need to be with people that are like you. I learn something every day. I learn new stuff when I hang out with these guys.
Irving's Parks and Recreation Department gives the players a place to compete, and they gave each other a new adventure to experience. This is Susan Kamyab reporting.